So for this week's case video, I decided to go to a local scrub store. The scrub store name is actually Ultimate Scrubs and More. They have been in business since 2011. They are more of a mother-daughter local business. So what with that is that the daughter became a nurse, and pretty much the story is that she realized that there was a demand in my hometown of scrubs that was needed at the time, and so she took the opportunity and she made a business out of it. There's behind that, like, just starting up in general. So they never really had a business plan going in. Like, it was mostly just going trial and error with them, just trying to find different vendors, what worked for them best, even down to, like, finding a store for them, like a storefront at first. They just kind of took whatever building they could find that was on the market at the time and fixed it to their needs. And I thought that was really cool. Like I said, they've been open since 2011, and for the most part, they did pretty well. Like, they ran with all the nurses because there's a lot of, like, schools and hospitals around here. But what really hit them was COVID, because that just flatlined, everything. Markets were gone pretty much with them, and they didn't have income for pretty much a year. And luckily they worked other jobs, but the business itself suffered a lot. And that was one of their big reasons, one of their big problems at first. And so whenever COVID actually ended, they struggled a lot to get back business, because, people were starting to go back to work, and they didn't need scrubs because they still had them. And so after a year, they started getting business back up again. And then another tragedy struck for them. And their building actually, like I said, they just took whatever building they could for their storefront. Their building on their roof actually collapsed and flooded the place. And so it took them almost a year of fixing it, another year, so 2022 or so, of just fixing their problems and things like that. Overall, what did I learn from this is that what it takes to build a business. Like, they only had the money in their pocket. They tried not to take a whole bunch of loans out, and what challenges you might face doing it that way. Also, how to push through in a business and still get some profit out of it. Also, just me personally, like, I came in at a time where they were open and they were serving customers. I noticed that a lot of people, like, they knew each other, the owner and the customers. So that showed to me that they had a lot of loyal customers too, and they were just coming in and look for new colors and stuff like that. Also, I was looking back to when she started, I was like, she really hit the time right for supply and demand to be able to start up that business in ways, like, because you need enough business to do it. So she obviously had enough business, and I feel like she hit the time right on that. So that's my takeaway from doing local small businesses and stuff like that. So